New at 11 tonight. This week, Ohio State students started the process of moving back onto campus before the fall semester begins. Part of that process includes quarantining and getting tested regularly. But today there was a lot of confusion among students over testing. 10 TV's Bryant Somerville explains what happened.
The lines at OSU Friday leading to student confusion.
I think this was just a major miscommunication.
Julia is an OSU sophomore. Here's her concern. A recent email sent to students from the Office of Student Life said the university was going to ramp up testing every week, but that testing was voluntary until school starts on the 25th, at which time testing would become mandatory. It also says a sample of 300 students daily, when notified, would be given a day and a time to report.
I had the impression that I was able to refuse the test until classes started.
She moved into student housing a week ago and says she hadn't yet decided to get the test for COVID-19 because she was thinking she might opt to do her first semester online. Friday, she got this text message saying she was required to complete a COVID test by 6 p.m. because she lived in university housing. She then logged on to the university's online health center.
If you do not complete this testing, you will lose access to your residence and be referred to student conduct, and that is highlighted in the email.
She says she called her mother, who was told by an employee at the OSU Health Center it was voluntary and that if Julia was not tested, she would not be kicked out of housing. Julia says she went down to the testing site at the student center to talk to someone.
So I just got in line, and there had to have been 100 people in front of me, easy. And then every minute there were students coming.
She took this video and these pictures, the lines wrapping around buildings. She says since she moved, she's been keeping her distance from strangers. With this, though, she was right in the middle of it.
What are your concerns, Julia, standing in a line with hundreds of people?
It was hot, first of all. I was not aware that there would be that many people. There were students obviously not social distancing. The lines were very close together.
Julia says she understands there might have been miscommunication, but she believes, other than large crowds, the messaging dealing with COVID-19 needs to be clear, calling her texts and emails Friday threatening, to say the least.
They could have done a lot better. They should have done a lot better.
In Columbus, Bryant Somerville, 10 TV News.
We did reach out to Ohio State, and they sent us a statement saying, in part, Ohio State has implemented a comprehensive testing program as part of our return to on-campus operations and our ongoing commitment to the health and safety of our community. It goes on to say, quote, this afternoon, 500 students were notified that they had been scheduled for testing between 3 and 6 p.m. The testing location has ample outdoor space for students to maintain physical distancing while awaiting their test. It does not mention anything about apparent student confusion, though. Now, more information concerning the OSU surveillance testing program is attached to this story on our website. Just go to 10tv.com.